First at 5. 10 News with Mal Walden and Jennifer Hansen.
A teenage girl, the victim of a runaway plane. An elderly woman attacked by a rogue kangaroo. And a major upset in the stall gift.
Also making news, non-unionised Labor claims victory on the waterfront.
But first, an inquiry is underway into yesterday's runaway plane which injured a 13-year-old Shepparton girl. Mandy Radford suffered serious head injuries when the pilotless plane careered into her.
It was 13-year-old Mandy Radford's first time at an air show, and it's a time in her life she's unlikely to forget.
We have a runaway aircraft, folks. Stay right away from it. Stay right away from that aircraft.
The guy that was in the plane fell out and it flipped forward and it was just running on two wheels on its nose.
Mandy had gone to the Mangalore air show yesterday with her grandparents. They were watching another event when behind them, the owner-pilot of the aerobatic plane crank-started the rear-mounted propeller. The plane took off by itself, spinning in circles and careering into the crowd. Mandy was struck. Her stunned family feared the worst.
I sort of looked around and then I saw Mandy on the ground and I sort of couldn't believe it for a moment that it was her on the ground. And then my husband ran over and put himself on top of her so that she wouldn't try to get up.
The teenager suffered a deep cut to her head. Today she was transferred to the Royal Children's Hospital where she's expected to undergo facial surgery.
I'm going into theatre so that they can clean my ear up and see that and have a proper look inside.
The Mangalore Air Show has been held for 17 years and organisers say all appropriate safety barricades were in place.
The aircraft in question was facing away from the crowd when it was started, and it was just a freak accident that it could travel so far without anyone in it.
The Civil Aviation Authority, whose investigators attended the pilot briefing at yesterday's air show, is now looking into the accident, but it's unlikely any action will be taken against the pilot or organisers. The 66-year-old owner of the aircraft, who's been described as an experienced pilot, suffered minor injuries while trying to stop his plane. Laureen, Deale, 10 News.